Hello everyone, welcome to Live with Gateway on this Thursday, beautiful Thursday in LA. And at the same time, the NBA Finals just kick off, and the Oklahoma City Thunder right now, as I'm doing Live with Gateway, right now the Oklahoma City Thunder are up 7-1 over the Indiana Pacers. Game one just started. Game one just started, which is live on ABC right now, and the Pacers just scored a bucket. It's now 7-3, 8 minutes left in the first quarter, and for three, no. And the Pacers have the ball. I'll do a little play-by-play. And the Pacers have the ball, and foul. No, traveling by the Pacers, and the Pacers just turn the ball over, and Rick Carlisle, the head coach of the Pacers, is not good. Wait, did I got his name right? Maybe double check. Yep, Rick Carlisle. I was right. And wait, and now the Thunder just turned the ball over. Now the Pacers have the ball back. Tyrese Harron has the ball, and he's struggling and looking for, and now he got his next target, and Pacers are. And now again, the Pacers just turned the ball over again, and now the Thunder also just turned the ball over. Now we just have two turnovers in the first 8 minutes of the 2025 NBA Finals, which now the Pacers have the ball back again. And the Pacers have the ball, and dribbling, number 2, pass to number 43, and the bucket, good. It's now 7-5, Thunder. 7 minutes left in the first quarter. The 2025 NBA Finals just underway on ABC for three. Yes, sir. Three-pointer by the Thunder. It's now 10-5. Thunder over the Pacers. With 7 minutes left in the first quarter. And number 33, dribbling, good. It's now 10-7. All right. As you can see, the Thunder and the Pacers, they're going back and forth. And I'll keep you updated of Game 1 of the 2025 NBA Finals between the Thunder and the Pacers. And now, you know what? I'll give you one more. The Pacers for three for the tie. Good! And we're tied. We're tying. Timeout by the Thunder. Timeout just called by the Thunder. And we're tying at 10 with 7 minutes left in the first quarter. The 2025 NBA Finals. And your side, it will probably be a good series between the Thunder and the Pacers. Wow. Thunder, Pacers are trading buckets, and we're tied. Siakam, number 43, and we're tied, folks. 10-10, 7 minutes left in the NBA Finals. This could be a good NBA Finals, which I hope it is. I hope it goes 7 ways. I would say, I will pick. No, you know what? I'm not getting picked. I want Jinx. I want Jinx, the Thunder on the Pacers. So I'm not getting Jinx. Maybe I'll give you my pick who will win the NBA Finals. Maybe game 3. So I'll keep you posted on that. And by the way, speaking of keep you posted, I have exciting news to share with you about David's podcast. And you know what? I'll tell you at the end of Live David. Which it's a sign news with my personal just text while I was texting with my personal one. He just give me exciting news, which I'll tell you at the end of Gary's I'm not at the end of Gary's podcast. At the end of why we gave it, especially the latest episode that I gave yesterday, episode 15, which I'll tell you again. All right. You know what? I'll start over again. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Why We Gave It on this beautiful Thursday in LA. Especially, I just took my dog Oreo for a walk, and I just got back walking with Oreo. And today, of course, I'll be joined by my beautiful Tabor kids, Bulldog, Gaby Jer, and Ricky Jer, and Cliff, which they will talk to you later in the show. All right. So today. We're going to talk about Trump and Elon Musk because both the game are feuding and they're going headbutting, especially Trump's comments, and Elon tweeting, especially Elon, he was tweeted earlier that he claims that President Trump allegedly is in the Epstein files, which we will get to that in a moment. But first, I'm gonna give you a recap in case it was some people don't care. I don't care here, except that this is what the WWE is going about. But I'm gonna give you how we got here. Why Trump and Elon are feuding, especially given like close BFS at one point in the White House. All right, so give me 1 second, folks. I will give you a little backstory by In Missing News. All right, so here's the game. Okay, as in missing as in missing news, Rebecca Shabak and Alea Sangoy got swimming extensively to President Donald Trump and Elon Musk exploited Thursday into a public brawl. Yeah, it is a public brawl. There's a brawl, folks. Trump and Elon, they're brawling. Um, between the most powerful man in the world and the richest man in the world filled with personal attacks and financial threats. The spat began when the president criticized the Tesla CEO's recent attacks on the Republican policy measure winding its way through Congress, which Trump has doubled as the big people bill, and quickly escalate into a social media violence. I like how NBC put it like violence, like ball. Uh, Trump suggested the U.S. government should cut its significant ties with Musk's businesses, and Musk shot back, pointing a post that called Trump's impeachment and alleging a link between the president and the link sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. I'm very, I'm very disappointed because anyone knew the inner workings of this bill. Trump told reporters in the Oval Office during a bilateral meeting with German Chancellor Friedrich Merz. I'm very disappointed in Elon. I help Elon a lot. The comments and the flurry of online rhetoric from both men that quickly followed marked the latest development and a remarkable break between the two. Musk donated over 250 million in support of Trump's 2024 campaign, and after his November win, Trump invited the entrepreneur into his administration. Musk acts as the Department of Government Efficiency. Uh, it's excellent mass layoffs, shutting government functions, and complicating data across agencies. Define the early stages of Trump's second term, and the two soured each other with mutual praise, but but the relationship cooled as Trump's prize subject to a major spending legislation and Musk wound down his time at the White House. Trump suggested that Musk, who earlier this week called the GOP bill a disgusting abomination, was upset that the bill cut over a tax credit meant to uh, exercise. I don't know how you pronounce the word. I apologize. Electric bill purchase Musk upset because we took. Wait. He was upset because we took an EV mandate, which was over a lot of money for electric vehicles, and they were having a hard time with electric vehicles, and they want us to pay billions of dollars and salary. Trump said. Anyone knew this. Anyone knew this from the beginning. Tesla is the biggest electric vehicle maker in the United States. The company's sales has suffered in recent months, reflecting increased global competition and backlash generated by Musk's political activities. Since leaving his White House role last week, Musk has said he has backed 24/7 at his companies, including Tesla and the major government contractor SpaceX. Tesla stock, however, has stumbled as he wrapped his criticism of Trump's signature bill. Shares are down more than 20% so far this year. Trump's comments Thursday are his strongest yet against a man who was once his campaign donor and one of his closest advisors. Musk, who jokingly referred himself as First Buddy, officially left the administration last week on a less ethical note. I was disappointed to see the massive spending bill, frankly, which increases the deficit budget, but not just decreasing. And undetermines the work that God's team is working. He told CBS during his last days as a special government employee. Let's see. Without me, sorry, that's Elon. Without me, Trump will have lost the election. Games will control the House, and the Republicans could be a 51-49 in the Senate, he said. Such ingratitude, he added. That's it. I gotta say, folks, this is like high school drama where you had the two again hate each other again. It's like he's sorry, again. The teacher comes in and the parent like, hey boys, stop it, stop feeling, okay? I don't care who's sorry, okay? This needs to tone down and and behave just like normal people, okay? It's just getting out of hand, and I don't care who started, okay? Both of you need to calm down, Elon and Trump, okay? I don't care who started, okay? This is getting out of hand, especially on social media, on Twitter, where everyone sees it. Again, the thing is, Elon, he tweeted, maybe go check. Let me check my Twitter. Elon tweeted 4 hours ago where she put like emoji like something. I tried to do the eyebrow, the rush eyebrow voice. Anywho, Elon he posted that tweet with the 1992 when Trump was partying with Jeffrey Epstein with the video, especially Trump partying with a lot of women. I mean a lot. In November 1992 at Palm Beach, Florida, with Trump, he told NBC at the time in 1992 that you could get great ratings. You could get great ratings. Something like that. But you know what? Maybe check if he wants to go tween. Nope. Elon has stopped tweening. And second, he's reposting about the Canadian wildfires for Starlink and Navio, especially Elon's instance. So far, nothing new for Elon, but the thing is, folks, I don't care because this is wasting people's time, especially Elon clearly not happy with over the big the big the big bill, David. Okay, get it right. The big beautiful bill, my beautiful bill. Okay, this beautiful bill will be so beautiful when it passes in the Senate and Congress. Again, I will sign it. I will sign it. I will say, hang on. I need a paper. Okay, guess what? It's big people bill that I just signed. It's people, see? People, people bill, people, people bill, people. This bill will change this country and people's lives because this bill is people. So people. By the way, I use this people like Nicole Reyes Lopez. Um, I'm not sure she's still got a large success codes at passive C cards, so I could use like this paper, especially her in the paper. Big people bill. All right. Give me one second, folks. All right. What was I going to say? Wait, you know what? Maybe check Trump's Truth Social if he tweeted. Nope. He has to tweet says 4 hours when he tweeted. I don't mind Elon turning against me, but he should have done so months ago. This is one of the greatest bills ever presented to Congress. It's a record cut expenses, $1.6 trillion, and the biggest tax cut ever given. If this bill doesn't pass, there will be a 68% tax increase, and things far worse than that. I get Christmas. I'm just here to fix it. Guess push our country on a path of greatness. Make America great again. So there you have it. There you have it, folks. President Trump is standing by his bill, especially he believes that this bill will be bigger. Like I said, I don't care because this is like a WWE storyline like building up and getting a match. Which by the way, I watched one two games. I was watching Fox 5. I was watching a 6 o'clock news and they had a reporter her name is Sharon, I forgot her last name, and she was tying Bianca Pierce and Natasha Burma, which I gotta say I'm a I'm I'm a big fan of their work because they do a great job delivering the news on Fox 5. Especially I watch it like streaming here in LA when they do the news like Natasha 2 o'clock Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern, and then I watch my gals Bianca Pierce and Natasha at 6 o'clock, like Eastern time, 3 p.m. Pacific time, here on the West Coast. And I'm a big fan of I'm a big fan of Bianca and Natasha, especially I'm also a big fan of Natasha's podcast. I believe it's called Talk with Natasha, something like that. Natasha, I apologize if I mispronounced your podcast name. And I gotta say, she went live this morning with her guest, which I can't remember from the top of my head. And then we're talking about food and especially a pizza. I'm like, that pizza looks delicious. That pizza made me hungry, hungry. Anywho, um, I'm a big fan of Natasha, especially her podcast, especially Bianca Pierce. They do an amazing job delivering the news on Fox 5, especially to the New Yorkers and headlines around the world. They do an amazing job, and I'm a big fan of theirs. So I want to give a shout out to my Fox 5 gals, Bianca Pierce and Natasha Burma. They're the best. I mean, the best. All right. Now we go from Trump and Elon feuding to Diddy. Yes, folks, Diddy, because today the judge sent a clear message to Diddy with Diddy. He was like nodding his head. He was nodding his head in the trial like I'm doing right now. I'm nodding my head because the judge did not like did not like Diddy nodding his head. And the judge as I'm reading this from TMC. I'm a lawyer. Ga 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 ga. You're welcome, Harvey, baby. I'm a lawyer. Yeah, I just repeat myself twice. Anywho, the judge threatened to remove Diddy from the courtroom for looking at the jurors like this. Like this, he's like, "Hey, that judge lying about me. That judge lying about me. I'm gonna nod my head. I'm gonna nod my head. Hey, Diddy, stop nodding your head. Why are you looking at the judge? Why are you looking at that judge and this judge? Stop nodding your head, or I'm gonna kick you out." All right, let's get to it. As teens going, Sean Diddy Combs better quit making faces at the jurors and his federal trial, or he will be bullied from the courtroom. That's the stern warning from the judge hit him with Thursday morning. The 17th day of the trial began with Diddy's defense attorney peppering Brianna Bolege on cross-examination, questioning her about the latest incident where she says Diddy held her over the edge of the balcony 17 scores above the ground. After her testimony, once juries went for a break, Judge Aaron Salmon abandoned Diddy's defense lawyer Mark Angel for his client's courtroom behavior, pointing out Diddy was lying vigorously while staring down jurors. The judge granted sentences, including possibly bargaining Diddy from the courtroom. Response forms. Um, while he stopped short of saying, the judge's concern seems to be Diddy's behavior could sway jurors, convincing him he agrees with questions from his attorneys or the answers Brianna was giving at the time. During the cross-examination, the defense dug into the date belonging provided to the court September 26, 2016, for when Diddy allegedly held her off the balcony. The defense argued Diddy could have been in LA that day because he was traveling on the East Coast on the Bad Boy Family reunion tour. The defense also pointed out Cassie and Diddy attended an event in New York City on September 26th, and a hotel room at Trump International in Manhattan was booked under his alias. Frank Black from September 24 to September 29 too. The defense gave later. The Maggie Brianna explained how a person could be in two places at once, but one man did not have an answer for the question. On reflect, the prosecution asked why Brianna didn't know the exact date of the incident, and she replied it was simply a long time ago. The prosecution later clarified using a text Cassie sent to Christina for Corvinus. Christina, I apologize if I butchered your last name. Phone that the incident may have occurred on September 30, not September 26, as Brianna said. Remember, Morgan says she was either smoking or about to smoke a blunt with Diddy about on a balcony. When she says he grabbed her and held her over the edge, approximately 17 scores in the air. She says he yelled at her, "You know what the F you did." Bianca testified before she says he pulled her back into the balcony and slammed her into the furniture. But again, the biggest moment so far is getting to a noise, screaming up or else. But awarding just as Baker 2, who's testifying, this was. So she's not testifying. Oh, wait, sorry. You know what? Never mind. Who's testifying under Jane as about to take a scan. Jane was, I'm looking to that right now. Jane Jane says first gay breakup opened Pandora's box of sexual activity. Another gay accuser took the skanker's diving into her sex life with a mobile and kissing on the pet names they have for one another. Jane and alleged Baker testified under I'm not gonna pronounce the word. And the trial says she gave the from 2021 up to his till his arrest last year. She told the jury inmates details of the relationship, saying the two watched a lot of pornography while hooking up. Jane said they had one conversation about fantasies while watching porn together in May 2021. Jane said she left the room to use the bathroom. But when she came back, Diddy was on the phone and told her about the two could have a freak out that night. Jane testified that she and Diddy quickly went to a hotel where she met a man named Don. Don, one of the entertainers for the evening, who was in his underwear. Oh God. Um, Jane said she and Don, Don, D-O-N, engaged in sexual activity while Dee watched and preserved himself, and after Don left, she said she and Dee had sex as well. Jane said she found out the experience is Saturday and had a good time, but as it opened Pandora's box. From then on, Jane said she was often freaking out with Dee. And later on, she claimed she told him verbally and in writing that she didn't want to do it anymore. However, she testified they told her will always pay her rent for a few more months if she didn't have sex with our man. And she said she felt obligated to continue to engage in this activity. James' testimony comes after several details were presented to the jury from his ex, Cassie, and his former assistant who testified under Mia. I believe that's it. Yeah, that's it. Oh, wait, no. That was yesterday. Yeah, that's it. Man, where do we start? Where do we start, folks? Do we start with the judge bringing, Gay, you're on your head and you look at the other jurors. You're not supposed to look at the other jurors. And you do it one more time, I will kick you out. Okay? You do it one more time tomorrow, I will kick you out from the courtroom for good. And the judge's not playing around. Okay, the judge is making it clear, hey, Dave, I need to stop nodding your head and don't look at the jurors, or you're gone from the courtroom for good. Again, your chances of getting out from jail is less slim if he's found guilty. At the same time, the Brianna testimony is explosive. I mean, explosive, especially you have the freak off, you have Cassie, you have um, you have the alleged that happened between her and Dee in 2021 in LA before he was arrested. Um, it's a lot of explosive details, folks, because the thing is to make her that, hey, they gave this to me allegedly, and I'm calling. At the same time, we don't know if this happened, especially what we heard so far in the courtroom, especially see out the details. The thing is, the this guy is good for him. But however, as I mentioned on Friday on why we gave it, if they is convicted, okay, we just say if they is convicted. If he's convicted against Trump could pardon him and they could walk scot free, like nothing happened. So we have to wait and see if they is convicted and then he could be pardoned by Trump. What we saw when Trump pardoned um, Todd and Julie, God, what's her last name? God, you want me to Google? I can't really forgot. I forgot the last names. Krisky, there we go. Todd and Julie Krisky, especially they were pardoned by Trump last week, and now they're both free people. And if they is convicted against Trump, like he said, I may look at the case, and if they is convicted, I will pardon him. I will pardon him, and he's scot free. He's a free man. He cannot get wrong. His freak offs are baloney, baloney. Wait. Update, update in the NBA Finals. The Oklahoma City Thunder are now leading 33-25. Second quarter, 10 minutes left, and right now the Thunder they're in control of game one, and right now they're pushing the ball. Alex Caruso, Jeremy, dancing, and he's fouled. The former Laker is fouled. Alex Caruso. All right. What was it? So the thing is, so far we heard from Brianna. We heard from her testimony that at the same time, this is more bangers for D, especially the judge made it clear D stop nodding your head and stop looking at the judge. Or I will kick you out from the courtroom for good. So the judge is not playing around, right? The judge is very serious, especially the gay trial, especially everything we see so far from the bombshell testimonies, the brand new evidence, and now this, especially the worry about the judge, especially if Giggy, if he continues to look at the jurors and nod his head, then he will be kicked out for good by the courtroom in his trial. So let's see what happens. All right, let me see. And we have breaking news before I get to Ricky Jr., Gary Jr. and Bulldog. Oh wait, yes, I got a announcement about Gary's podcast. Exciting announcement. Wait. We do have breaking news. This is from CNN. This is CNN. I just got a alert from CNN. Japan-based space resisted lander has failed and covered second attempt to land in the moon. Oh boy, that's not good. Not good at all. Hang on, folks. Give me 1 second. All right. I was taking my guy to see if NBC Universal has soccer, which right now Argentina and Chile are about to play for the World Cup qualifier. All right. So you want to hear from my favorite kids, or you want me to give you the big good news, the big news of Gary's podcast? You know what? I'll bring Ricky to give you again. I'll give you the news at the same time. Hi everyone, this is Ricky Jerk. This is Gavin too, and Gavin has a big announcement to make about Gavin's podcast, especially his personal towing a test while he was walking with order. Gavin, you want to give good news? Yes. All right, so you know what? I'll put you right here, boys. I'll put you right here with him. Let's see, right? No. Let's see. You know what? No. You know what? I'll hold both of you. You know what? I'll put it right here. All right. Ready, boys? Ready. All right, folks. The big announcement about Gary's podcast was I was texting with my personal one. Gary's podcast has just been renewed for a third season. Yes, third season. Season 3 of Gary's podcast. My podcast will be back in the fall, likely in the fall, especially depends what classes I will take, especially my course myself, especially um, we will work what dates that we will do for the pod, and at the same time, my personal one, I was texting with him this afternoon before 5 o'clock, and he texts me when I text him, um no one texts me saying, hey, thank you, I could have been there yesterday, but yes. Oh no, we just lost the internet. We just lost the internet, boys. Oh wait, we're back. Are we still live? Are we still live? Are we still live, everyone? Are we still live? Or do we just lost while we gave it again? Always the internet. Expect that we to like cut it. Let me see if it's still live. I think we're still live, but if we are, um, if we are, good. If not, blame the internet. All right. Anywho, what was I saying? My personal one, he gave me the great news. Gary's podcast has just been renewed for a third season. Like I said, likely in the fall. And yes, we will be back. We will be back with brand new guests and cooking up ideas for the third season of Gary's podcast because everyone loves my podcast. The people in PCC gave up my podcast, especially my neighborhood where I live down in Burgos, gave up my podcast, especially my neighbor Liz. And this podcast, Gary's podcast, has been a success. And at the same time, next Wednesday, we can do Gary Zero like him like oh. See now I'm not in my head. Um, what am I gonna say? Everyone gave up my podcast, especially Ricky Joe gave up my podcast, gave up my podcast too, especially both gave been on the pod. I forgot which episodes, which I can't remember from the top of my head. Me too, give it. Me too, give it. I can't remember. I can't remember either. But I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun too on Gary's podcast. Yay! Maybe we should be back on Gary's podcast next Wednesday from the season finale of season 2 with Gary's co-host Michelle. What do you say, Gavin? Ricky sir, you want maybe kick about if I want to put both of you from the season finale of Gary's podcast season 2 next Wednesday at 3:30. When I'm thinking, should I find a guest or should I do like a recap of season 2, like you get back the past episodes and all the guests that me and Michelle already interviewed, especially like I told Ben and Eric yesterday when they were my two guests, especially I'll give you a preview. When you know what? Maybe see my producer my boss James sending a bill link. No, maybe tomorrow. Um, when I told my two guests Eric and Ben, uh, God, now I can't remember. No, I can't remember. No. Okay, now I remember. Um, we did like an hour episode. Okay, this is a preview. When I drop the video on my YouTube, maybe tomorrow, it's because I have to like download on my laptop. Now that my laptop is like clean now. Especially my favorite producer James, she cleaned it yesterday, and she took out all the trash because my laptop was out of scores. Now I got let's see how much scores I have. I have on my laptop. Bear with me, folks. I have 22.1 megabytes free, which is good news for me. So I have more megabytes. All right. So that's the big announcement about Gary's podcast. My Gary's podcast just been renewed for third season, and we will be back like being a fall. At the same time, guys, exclusive folks, exclusive here on Live Gary. Gary's podcast just been renewed for third season. Like I just said, likely in the fall, especially um, hopefully with my co-host Michelle. And at the same time, we will work out the gates, especially what gates should we do during the fall, and especially what guests we will bring and cookie up ideas. So I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to a third season of Gary's podcast in the fall. Which I will be taking classes in the fall, but I don't know what classes I will be taking. But I will say I will be taking a pickleball class like level 2 in the fall. Especially the coach got take right now called Swanson. She will be teaching a pickleball um, fall class in the Fridays from 9 a.m. to 12, like indoors inside the gym. So I will be signing up that class and maybe other TDR classes. So guys can use guys can use I want to give you folks Gary's podcast, my success podcast, just been renewed for third season by my personal one. And wow, guys amazing. Oh no, we just watched each other again. We just watched each other again. Oh boy. Uh I think we just watched each other can give it. I think you're right, we deserve. I think we still live. Why not? Maybe get it cut off live game again. Let me see. Am I still live? I'm watching myself delay. I think I'm still live. If I am, good. If not, oh well. All right. So what were we saying, boys? Okay, we got some missing news. Got some missing. Sorry, let me say again. That's amazing news, guy. Your podcast, Gary's podcast, has just been renewed for third season. Yay! Yay! I'm so proud you, Gary. I'm so proud you, guys. Your podcast will be back. Will be back in the fall. Especially hopefully when you co-host Michelle, because Michelle, she's a amazing co-host, and she's doing an amazing job. And over Michelle, she's crushing it. She's crushing as a co-host. And I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Michelle too. Me too, Ricky too. I'm a big fan of Michelle, especially she's doing an amazing job as a co-host of Games Podcast. At the same time, Amy, I'm so proud of you guys that your podcast has just been renewed for third season. And I'm so proud of you because your podcast is amazing, especially you have a lot of guests for season 2. And like you said yesterday on your podcast, you're the Larry King. You're the Larry King of interviews, and David, you're doing a great job with the interviews. Keep doing what you're doing. You, David's podcast is a successful podcast. Keep up the great work, David. You're doing great. Thank you, David. Sir. Thank you. I appreciate it. Especially maybe I'll bring you back from the season finale of season 2 of David's podcast. I also, David. I also too, David. Keep us posted, and I will. At the same time, I'm geeking, so I maybe find a guest or maybe do a recap of season 2 of Davis Podcast with my girl Michelle next Wednesday, 3:30. The season finale of season 2 of Davis Podcast. Looking forward to it. All right. Any more, boys? That's it. That's it. Bye. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye, everyone. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow. Maybe we'll see you next week. All right. We'll go clear. You want to talk to our our YouTube viewers? Sure. Sure. That was still live. All right. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hush just fell. Hey, everyone. This is Bulldog. And this is Clip. I hope everyone had a great Thursday. I'm gonna say Tuesday. Feels like Tuesday. I hope everyone had a great Thursday, especially like David just said. David's podcast has just been renewed for third season by his person Noah, and at the same time, even though his boss James Patrick teased yesterday and now it's official, folks. It's official. David's podcast has just been renewed for a third season. At the same time, David, I can't wait what you will have a score for the third season, especially season 2 was a blast, especially all the great guests you had. Especially you already interviewed like 15 people, and you're right, David. You're the very king of interviews because you do a music job with the interviews, especially all the guests that you book. You're doing a music job, David. Keep up the great work. I agree, Bulldog. I agree. David is doing a music job when his podcast, especially his co-host Michelle. At the same time, David, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud that your podcast, David's podcast, has just been renewed for a third season. Likely in the fall. Especially your boss James Patrick. He doesn't have staff from the summer, so at the same time, you need this summer vacation because you need a nice relaxed vacation. And I can't wait. What guests you will have, especially all the ideas you will have for the third season of Gary's podcast with you and your co-host Michelle. I can't wait, David. You keep up the great work. Thank you, Bulldog Clip. Thank you. That support means so much for both of you. Anytime, David. Anytime. We're here to support you all the way, especially your podcast and Michelle too. Indeed, Bulldog. Indeed. We're here to support David and especially his co-host Michelle. They do a amazing job on David's podcast. Alright, that's all I gotta say. Me too, Bulldog. Alright, everyone. And if we don't see you tomorrow, and we'll see you next week. Bye, everyone. Bye, everyone. Bulldog, you're heavy. Bulldog, you weigh about 500 pounds, maybe. How you going to the gym, dude? How you going to the gym? I need to go to the first gym. I need to find a first gym that way because this is unstable. I eat too much. How can you wait? I'm gonna sign out. I'm getting hungry. I smell the food. My mom, she just made chicken, I believe. Maybe I lost why we gave it on this episode, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe I'll talk to you next week. And at the same time, what's the score? Okay, one. Let me check, folks. Bear with me. Okay, that won't help. Right now, the Thunder are up by 10, and just like the Thunder, they will blow out the Pacers in game 1. And the Pacers, they got a lot of catch up to do. 4 minutes left in the second quarter. All right, everyone. I will sign out. And like I said, I'm going to see you tomorrow. Again, I'll see you next week. Why we gave it. Good night, everyone. Bye, everyone.